Stop now. It's not what you expected. Bring it to the door because it's about to get hectic. Stop now. It's not what you expected. Bring it to the door because it's about to get hectic. I don't know how you are invested in this storyline. I absolutely love it. Bigger fish to fry than the Fortnite storyline, you're tripping. OMG. Okay, so hey, welcome back to my series where we talk about things that are going on with the Fortnite storyline, with Fortnite skins, and basically everything that's going on in Fortnite. So, starting off today's podcast, I'm going to be talking about Fortnite Chapter 2, Season 3. Since it just became May 2nd, as I'm recording this, they released the new Star Wars, and I'm going to be ranking the skins. First off, Apprentice Eevee, beautiful Eevee. I already have the Eevee skin, which I think is so cool. I'm going to get the Battle Pass, but first I'm going to rank Apprentice Eevee. A vigilante wielding the Force to spread peace across the galaxy. Love it. I love that they kept the red and blue. The glasses, the hair. She kind of like has a Padawan, kind of half Jedi. Love it. And then we have another style of Eevee that's more black. It still has that red, but they switched out the blue for like a purple magenta sort of. And they put a clip in her hair. Love that. And they also took the hood off. Pretty cool. And then next up we have Poe Dameron, the finest pilot in the Resistance, part of the new trilogy set. Love it. Love that he also has one of two styles. He has two styles. Yeah, one with a helmet, one without a helmet. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Like it. Not my favorite. I would rate this like a 4 out of 10. Solid 4 out of 10. We have another Resistance Poe. This time no jacket, white shirt. Kind of looks like he would be in a jungle movie. Not hating though. I like it. Love the satchel. I would rate this a solid 6 out of 10. Alright. So next is Wookiee Team Leader. Alright, Wookiee Team Leader is definitely not my favorite skin that's on the Battle Pass. I know it's not for everybody. I know some people might love it. But I do feel like if they put an actual Wookiee, it'd be way better. I do rate this like 3 out of 10. We also have another style of Wookiee Team Leader. It's called Terraful Team Leader. Still a Wookiee. Has dreads at the back. Pretty cool. I don't know if those are dreads. I don't think so. And then last but not least, Emperor Palpatine. Wrinkly and old with a basically the brain sticking out of his head. Excuse me. Yeah, love the cloak. The hands are really in detail. I think it's pretty cool. Not much to judge off of this one. I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. This Fortnite Battle Pass season. This season's Battle Pass is really short. But if you go to bonus rewards, you can see that there's also another style. It's called the Chancellor Palpatine, which looks like he's in a cult. And you can see that he has red eyes in this one, and that he has like owls on the front, and he kind of looks like an evil pastor. Now the rest of it is like it's locked until May 15th, so we know that we're gonna have what is it called? We know that we're gonna have the Star Wars here at least until at least May 15th, which is cool. What I think is on the bonus rewards question page is what is his name? Jabba Binks. I think it's gonna be evil Jaja Binks on the hidden bonus page because we see him in the loading screen and we saw him in the trailer. Isaac gonna hurt you. Yeah. I think it's gonna be evil Jaja Binks. Maybe Eevee in another style. Maybe Poe in another style. I think that would be cool. And we also see that we get General Grievous. I love his skin. Solid 9.5 out of 10. Love it. So cool. Like, absolutely in love with it. I wouldn't wear it, but I so do love it. So, now that that's out of the way, I would like to say shout out to Epic Games, shout out to Charlie and the writers. They've been focusing so much on the storyline in Chapter 6, and I love it. I was out of Fortnite and out of the Fortnite storyline for like a year because I just wasn't playing. I had just so much on my plate and I was doing a lot. So I wasn't paying attention, and now that I'm back into it, I'm all caught up. I'm completing quests. Yeah. The first day that my game updated, I streamed saying, oh, first games at Chapter 6, Season 2. It has discover and complete story quests. I have to discover them. I had to discover them on the last, but this was like bounded quests, and they gave me something to do already. I have to freaking discover them, which is called bonus gold, which like cool, but it's at the top. Meaning I have OCD. I don't have OCD. I would say I'm kind of like somebody who has OCD because I have to do things from top to bottom, left from right, in order of whatever order feels right. And then this one, it's bonus goals, then story quests, which is so cool. Also, last season I got a thematic, which I thought was so cool. It was Big Dill and the Brat sneaking into Thousand Faces store. Oh, yeah, I thought it was so funny, because you can see the Brat get a call from T-Pain, and Big Dill giving him this like really mean face, since Big Dill and T-Pain have this beef. And then they're like searching through the Thousand Faces store, and they found a mask like just like Daigo's. Brat's gonna pick it up, but Big Dill slaps his hand and is like, man, give me that freaking mask, right? He puts it on and sees Daigo in the spirit realm transforming, and you can see that there's like mask embedded into Daigo's skin. And when Big Dill takes the mask off and snaps back to reality, he looks petrified. And then thunder flashes, and you can see they feel like this big old presence behind them is Daigo. I don't think that mask that Big Dill put on was Daigo's mask, because we can see that he's already wearing one in the trans flashback or whatever. Yeah, but oh my gosh, at the end of freaking Season 2, Chapter 6, Season 2, I'm just gonna call it Season 2 for now on. Y'all know what I'm talking about, Chapter 6. I got a skin. I don't know if everybody got this skin, because my sister didn't get this skin, but it's like the skin's name is Vanguard Zadie. Her description is protect what matters, part of the metal mask set. Metal mask, like with a Q. She has selectable styles. One is mask off, one is mask on. My bad, y'all. I have a little bit of cough. If you can hear me coughing, my bad. But she keeps the mask on her hip when you click the mask off style. But when you put the mask on, she's wearing it. And it has sort of that ominous glow that the mask that Daigo had made from the century-old war. Kind of has that glow, you know? Which, like, the eyes are glowing. So you think maybe she's, I don't know, Daigo, Jade's, and Kendall's mom, long lost older sister, or maybe just someone who's bound in their story, someone that they knew before, one of the ancestors time traveling, or maybe just a looper who's adventurous and knows what's going on in these realities, knows what Kendo and Jade and Daigo is doing, knows what Hope is doing, and wants to get in on it for their benefits, because the mask is like cracked or sliced in the left eye, which, yeah, I took note of that, which is kind of weird. But other than that, I don't see anything, but you can tell that this mask is glowing with something sinister. but like by the stance and just by the character's design, it doesn't seem sinister. And it kind of does at the same time. Either way, I did find that super weird, because I did get that skin on the last day. Literally, as I was finishing up my games, I was streaming and I was like, oh, last games of season 2, going into season 3. And I got this as I was going back to the lobby, which I thought was so cool. And because I immediately noticed the mask. I was like, ooh, what is this? As I read, her description just says protect what matters. Like Obby. She's part of the Metal Mask set. And she was just introduced for the very first time last season. So I was like, okay. Charlie and the writers are doing such a good job on the storyline this chapter. I cannot wait to see what they're gonna do next. I cannot wait to complete all these quests and do everything for it. I think it's gonna be so freaking cool. This is coming to you on May 2nd, 10:53 p.m. from my room. I'm gonna do another update after I play, maybe tomorrow. And I'm gonna see if I find anything else suspicious, if I find anything else cool, or anything else worth talking about the storyline. Probably gonna stream right now. Bye. Okay, Saturday, May 3rd, 8:55. Okay, so I'm recording a little bit more of my podcast now that I have barely any more research done on it, because I feel like it's still just so early in to the season. Like, we're still in like the little Star Wars bit that they're doing for May 4th. We're still in that, so I think it's a little too early for me to tell. I think I already said that, but it's true. Like, I'm currently playing, and there's not too many quests for me to do. There's not too many quests that I've done. This season hasn't really fully pulling my attention yet, but man, I know it will. We're still going on with the Big Deal, and we're still going on with the Big Deal, the Brat, Zygo, Kendo, Jade, Hope, Jones. We're still going on with all of that. There's still so much to be told, and I'm not just gonna easily give up on this storyline like that. The writers are cooking the season. Like, for real, they're cooking the season. So I'm gonna give them some more time to do that, and I'm just gonna see what happens. Alright, so now it's like literally May 13th. I have almost gotten nothing else done on it. I still have been playing Fortnite. I don't think I've gotten any other storyline quests. I am going to be releasing a Fortnite item shop review soon, and I want to stay up to date with like all the podcasts and stuff. Sorry it took so long for me to get this one out this month. I literally woke up and I was literally, the first thing that hit my mind was like, I gotta get this video done and edited, because I know Regtro posted. I know all the people I watched just posted, and then I checked my phone, notifications all were there, posted, video, blah blah blah, and I was like, okay, I've been working for literally almost 5 hours editing this video now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and here's some of my art. Bye.